Robbie Rock 666 here. Follow all my accounts, Robbie Rock 666 and The Unknown Vessel, Sandy Garcia, Robert Espinosa, Punk Society 24/7, A Girl Named Broadway, Robbie HG on Instagram, and Robbie Rockefeller on Facebook, and Robbie Rockefeller on Instagram, and Lil Pocket 95 on TikTok. Follow all those accounts, okay? And remember me 555. So follow those accounts. So this this live stream, I'm gonna talk about Henry and how me and him became friends. All right. So we're gonna talk about Henry, okay? And how we became friends, me and him. So me and Henry became friends like in 2018, I think, or 2017, 2018, 2017, and we were friends for about 6 years. Yeah, we were friends for that long. And then after that, we didn't become friends anymore. I guess he he thought he thinks that I'm still hanging out with Lily and all that. That's why he wasn't friends with me, because he knew Lily was very bad for me. So he wanted to see. It was like a little test that he made. He wanted to see that I wasn't hanging out with Lily anymore. So that's why a lot of my friends, they left me. That's why a lot of my friends left me, because they just saw that Lily was very bad. And they don't talk to me anymore. So Bree, Anna, and I don't know who else, but that's why they don't talk to me anymore. So yeah, and especially Henry. So I really liked Henry because he um he uh he made me feel really good. Because he used to take me to a lot of concerts, a lot of ramen places, a lot of movies, a lot of car meets, But after a while, he just wasn't friends with me anymore. So.
Corbeth Dabilu, Plonite Skuma. Ah, Mergaba.
Tobana Epsoina.
Jauna.
So he took me to a lot of those and a lot of other places too. So unfortunately, me and him aren't friends anymore. So now I just I just um, I just I just remember him. He's just a memory of mine. he's just a memory of mine, you know. So yeah, and now now my worker from regional center, he helps me with stuff now. You know, he's doing Henry's job. You know, he takes me to places and all that. So yeah, um, takes me to a lot of places and a lot of a lot of places. You know, um, so yeah. Um, uh, so yeah, he's doing Henry's job. So which is a good thing, you know, because I need someone who will rely on me till the end of my life, you know. Um, so, yeah. So happy St. Patrick's Day. Um, so today is St. Patrick's Day, so I'm going to do a live stream, guys. Okay. So.
Come on.
Oh my god. Hmm. Didn't have a shower. Hmm. Oh, it's broken.
Oh, ugh.
Sorry guys, I was like quiet for a while. I think my dad was interrupting my live stream, so that's why I was quiet. But now I'm gonna talk. So as you can see, I have like the names in the Sims life are Robbie Rock and Athena. So Athena was my girlfriend for like in 2022, I think, from 2022 to 2023. She was my girlfriend for like about 2 years, and well, we've known each other for longer since 2020, I think. We went out, so that's why that's there, you know. So yeah, um, unfortunately, me and her don't talk anymore. Because she talks to my ex. I guess everybody seems to talk to my ex. I don't fucking know why that is, but you know, um, it sucks, you know,
Go me? Oh,
because like everybody seems to talk to my ex. I don't know why, but you know, um, so me and her don't talk anymore, you know. So yeah. So so we don't me and her don't talk anymore, and we haven't been talking since like 2023. You know, sometimes we do talk, but but yeah, sometimes we do talk, but you know that's only sometimes, you know. And she never comes over to my house. You know, she's not she's like, you know, I don't know. I forgot to mute the music, but she's like really, you know, she was really clingy, you know, and I'm not clingy, you know, so yeah, and she's really rich though, but you know, I've seen a lot, I've seen better girls, you know, so yeah, she was a bitch, she was a rich bitch, you know, so I don't know why I'm talking about that, but you know, anyways, Henry, well, I guess like me and him just separated, you know, and so I don't know how long this live stream is gonna last, but yeah, me and Henry separated, you know. So um, yeah, um, we separated back in 2021. You know, the last movie we probably saw was 5 Feet Apart, and the last concert we saw was Beartooth and Motionless in White. So that was a long time ago, and Henry, he's not, he's not, he's not in my life anymore. So Henry's not in my life anymore, you know. So, um, which sucks, but um, it really does suck, you know. Um, yeah, it really does suck, and yeah. Um, now that I'm not friends with anybody from Lily's group, as you can see, I don't talk to them anymore, and you haven't really seen any photos of them anymore. You haven't seen any live streams that I talk about. I used to hang out with Lily's group, like I stopped doing that in 2024 because everybody cheats. In Lily's group, everybody cheats. So it's dumb when people cheat. It really is dumb. So yeah, I'm gonna make these live streams for I don't know how many years, but I'm gonna keep making live streams. So people can watch them and see what my life was like. And what happened in my life. So me and Henry, again, we're not friends anymore. So I don't know if he's gonna come over. I don't know. But me and him aren't friends anymore. And he was in Lily's group, so he knew Lily. And he was friends with my friend Xavier Salazar from San Diego Center for Children, which I don't know why they were friends, but I really don't know why. You know, so sorry about that. I farted. Oh my god, that was loud. I have IBS. I'm so sorry. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. Um, so sometimes I fart in my live streams. You can call me the farting guy or whatever. So I don't really see that many people talk about me, which I don't know why, but that's a good thing. You don't want people to talk about you. You want them to stay silent, you know, because they see that you're doing well, and you're not falling back in the same position you were in. So yeah. Uh, so okay, well, I talked about Henry, I talked about Athena, I talked about a lot of things about Happy St. Patrick's Day. I said that. So yeah, last night I was watching it. Last night I was watching It's a Wonderful Life. It was a good movie. It was a really good movie. I liked it. So during this year, there's court dates going on, but I don't think that's gonna last long. Actually, it might not. It might. I don't know. But I do have to go to court again, and no, it's not because of Lily. It's not because of that. It's because of something else. You know. So yeah. Uh, so I don't know how long that's gonna last, guys, but I'll keep doing live streams. I'll keep doing live streams and all that. So I do not have a computer right now, and I already talked about that in one of my live streams. And I don't have a phone, so yeah. I don't have a phone, so I don't know how I'm gonna contact anybody. I have no contact with anybody, so I'm not gonna like. I don't have any way to contact anybody, so I can only contact people on my Alexa. That's and sometimes I talk to Athena, but I don't I don't really like Athena. I never actually did. I was just desperate, for a girl. But I kind of want to go out with somebody that will like and understand me, and that will understand me, and that's pretty and all that. but and that goes to college or something like that, not just like some rich bitch, you know. So yeah, um, so yeah, I forgot to save. No, I did save it. Okay. Well, um, so in this live stream, yes, I am playing the Sims game, Sims 4 game. It's like a simulation, you know, for life, you know. Um, so yeah, and so there's a lot of speculation um, that I that I like did something like in the past, which I did, but I got through it, you know, and I had to go to court for that for like about 3 years and a half. So yeah, so that ended in 2024. But their restraining order got renewed in 2025. So yeah, now it's like now now I don't really talk to that person anymore. You know, me and her don't have contact anymore. Um, so yeah, I haven't. So the last time I talked to that person was in 2023, and that was the last time, you know. Um, so yeah. Um, and Henry, you know, I'm sorry that you think that I'm dating Lily. I'm not dating Lily anymore. You know, so I don't know why you think that, but you know, I don't I don't date her anymore. So I don't know why you think that, but yeah. Um, so I know it's morning, you know, and I did my live stream last night pretty late. You know, I don't know if you guys are afternoon person people or like morning people or night people. I don't know, you know. So I just like go about the wrong times maybe, but yeah. Um, so I've been in my grandma's house since like 1997. I don't know if I told you that, if I told you guys that, but I've been here since 1997. And me and my grandma went through a lot, you know, in the past, you know. So, yeah. Um, that's that. And this was normally gonna be about Henry, just about Henry and all that, but I made it like with a lot of other stuff, you know. So, and check out all my songs: The Unknown Vessel, What Did You Expect, and the San Diego album. So check that out, because that's out there. And I do songs, you know. Well, I used to do songs, but now I don't. I don't really have a computer or anything. So, yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for watching everything. Thank you for listening to my live streams, and thank you for like watching my music videos, and thank you for the likes on my music videos. And please check out my music videos. You know, you never like I made those songs about like the people that were my friends and that weren't my friends. You know, so it was about a lot of stuff. The toxic relationships I was in. So yeah, um, check it out. And yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for watching everything. Bye.